So I'm at the butterfly exhibit at the Nature Museum and they want to land on my phone for some reason. So today I'm going to be taking you to the Museum of Nature that is downtown Ottawa. Now it's really cool because it's really big. It's like 4 floors and I think there's 2 exhibits on each floor. Plus there's the basement. There's this exhibit that I really want to see. It's the butterflies in flight. So it's real butterflies. You go in this little, enclosed room. Real butterflies that fly all around you. Apparently they get all like they land wherever they feel like. So if they land on you, you let them land on you. It's really cool. And I guess they're attracted to color. I'm not really wearing much color, but my hair is colorful, so I don't know, we'll see. But hopefully you like it. I'll show you just obviously I won't show you every little detail of it. I'll give you a glimpse of each exhibit that's there, just a little bit of each. I'm gonna try a little narrating, talking about what you're looking at a little bit rather than always filming myself this time. I'm gonna try it. It's something new, so I figured I'd try it. So we will see how this goes and I hope you like it. See you soon. So here you see us entering the museum, and as you can see, it's a very vast entrance to the museum. It's you can see all the floors as I look up to the ceiling there, and we are just about to walk into our first exhibit. The Fossil Gallery was my second favorite exhibit on this tour. Dinosaurs have always fascinated me throughout my whole life, ever since I was a kid. And from what we learned at this exhibit was 85% of the fossils you're seeing here are real. It was the coolest thing, and I always come to check this exhibit out when I visit this museum. It is awesome. This security guard actually brought us over and showed us this is what it says, fossil dinosaur dung. So it's pretty much fossil dinosaur poop. Can't believe I actually touched it, but I had to touch it. It's not every day you're gonna touch dinosaur poop, right? Now this is kind of neat because they recreated some of the dinosaurs that you can obviously see here. The T-Rex is probably one of the dinosaurs that fascinates me the most, and you can actually get an idea of how big they actually were. These things are weird looking. So here you see we arrived at the second floor right above the dinosaur exhibit, and the direction I'm going is I'm going to show you a view of the city from where the museum is, and also where this big huge moon is displayed that I showed you from below in the entranceway. Check it out. Now this exhibit is the Canada Goose Arctic Gallery. It's really cool. Like, these things that you're seeing here, they're actually ice. I was really surprised that it was actually ice. It was really neat. It was full of kids, of course, being all excited in this ice little sculpture thing showing images of the Arctic in Canada. So it's really cool. Check out some more. What you're seeing here is actually a recreated camp and smokehouse of the Inuit people. It pretty much shows you how they were preparing to store the food provided by their annual beluga harvest. It's really cool. Check this out. What I'm showing you here is a mammoth tooth fossilized. This, of course, was really cool. I had to touch it. Check it out. And here I'm showing a little bit of the animals that are in the Canadian Arctic. There are things, of course, like the polar bear, and there are a couple whales in there, and all kinds of different things. It's really cool. And me being an animal lover, it's really neat looking at these animals and learning a little bit more about them. Thirsty, we're going to get a drink because we've seen about it's been three really with the butterfly exhibit, and now we're going to have a drink and then I'll show you the rest. Now in this Nature Live exhibit, you know, a lot of us don't like bugs or anything like that, but it was really fascinating to see each and every one in their own little tiny enclosures, you know. So I'm showing you here just a few of them that they had on display. It was gross and cool at the same time. In the bird gallery, examine the detail and delicate beauty of close to 500 mounted specimens in their refreshed nesting spot. Ornithologists, budding birders, and artists alike delight in this opportunity to encounter 450 bird specimens all in one place. It was really cool seeing the ones that looked like they were in flight. This is the Earth Gallery. This one really fascinated me, to be honest, because it was my first time seeing this exhibit, and seeing all the dazzling minerals and rocks and everything was a really cool thing. I filmed a lot of it, as you can plainly see, and it explains how geological forces have shaped our planet. It's really, really cool. This is a piece of the Canyon Diablo meteorite that was found in the Arizona, USA in the 1800s. It is 90% iron and 7% nickel and also has small amounts of other elements. Of course, I had to touch this also because it was so cool. Seeing all these pretty rocks was cool for me because as a kid I was always, for some reason, fascinated with really pretty rocks. So this was probably one of my favorite parts of this exhibit because, well, like I said, as a kid I used to love it. I love collecting pretty rocks like this. So check it out. I thought I'd get this video of formations of the planets real quick because I think it's really neat. I'll speed it up a little bit so it's not so long, but it's really cool to see all of this formation. It's really neat. Now in this water gallery, you will see, as soon as I walk in here, the skeleton of a blue whale. Now these are the biggest, I believe, mammal on the planet, and as you can plainly see, the size didn't even reach the end of the room. They had to extend it into the next room. This thing was massive and really cool to see. One neat thing I learned at the water gallery is that water covers 70% of our planet, and it's our most precious natural source. So we gotta be careful what we put in that ocean. What you're seeing here is what you can do pretty much to help the ocean. So as you can see in this net, all this garbage is pretty much what usually ends up in the ocean because of all the garbage that us humans can create. It's actually pretty disgusting when you think about it. And here I show you the difference between moon jellyfish and plastic. They actually look pretty similar, which of course can cause harm to turtles, so you have to be really, really careful when it comes to putting plastic in the ocean. Here in the Mammal Gallery, you can explore Canada's distinctive rugged wilderness and come face to face with wild animals. It's really neat to see them in their little enclosures. In the Mammal Gallery, you'll see remarkable specimens of grizzly bears, bison, moose, caribou, pronghorns, cougars, and more, and discover the ways they've adapted to survive in Canada. Nothing more Canadian in a museum than this guy right here. These things are huge. I've seen them a few times, while driving or whatever. And yeah, they're huge. Nothing more Canadian. Now this exhibit is the butterflies in flight, as I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog. It was quite the experience, I have to say. It was my favorite part of the museum, and I left it for last because it was my favorite part. Check this out. This is the butterfly nursery that's just in the entranceway before you go in to see the live butterflies. It was cool because there's a whole bunch of cocoons that are waiting to hatch. Some of them were hatched, which is really neat, but they were all like in progress. The different rows is the different progresses of the cocoons. It was really neat. There's one on me right now. What's this? I have to look on the floor. But they're kind of all over the place. It's cool.
But is that it? That's the space?
Yes. Oh. Oh. The blue ones keep flying in front of my face, so it's funny. bright colors, which means they keep getting in my hair, and we can't step on them. There we go. See? Can't see. In my hair right now. You see that? Maybe on the other side. It's because my hair is red. Oh, here we go.
Butterfly at the Toronto.
Oh yeah, it's still on me.
Oh, and his
Oh,
buddy's
two of them.
joining in.
I'm not sure why they like my hair so much. Maybe because it's red. So this is like, there's one that won't get off my shoe, and I can't bring it with me. I don't even know if you can see it. Oh, there it is. It won't get off my shoe. I don't know what to do. I'm walking on tiptoe because I don't want to step on it. I froze. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I highly recommend it. Some on the floor over there. Some over here. And on my foot. So that's it. You saw a glimpse of the Museum of Nature. Where's my car? There it is. We're leaving now. It's cold. I should not have worn a spring jacket, but what are you gonna do? Hope you liked it, and see you at the next one.